Howdy y'all, it is October already, so today is October 1st, filling up the rain barrel here. Gonna go out to the farm and water all the trees and grasses and also get a few more things in the ground today. I had a friend drop this off the other day and got it in the ground, so thank you so much to my friend for doing that for me. It's very sweet. So I'm looking forward to seeing it bloom next year and letting the bees enjoy it. Well, could really use some rain out here. It's pretty dang dry. I'm not really seeing anything in the 10-day forecast, but hopefully something will pop up. I got a nice patch of thistles right there. That's what that green spot is. But at least there's some green, so I'm thankful for that. I am going to go over here in this hibiscus that I just planted. I'm going to go ahead and put some Irish Spring by it. It's not really a main staple food for deer. It's not even that great of a snack for them, but they will eat it if there's nothing else around. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in. So far no damage on my trees or anything, so all good there, but that should do it. Alright, I am back over at the mini farm and it warmed up to 71 degrees. Actually, I think it's 73 right now, so it's actually pretty nice still. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack open the beehive. There's still a ton of bees flying around, so I'm just thankful to still be able to get in that beehive. Bees are all good and dusted with some powdered sugar. Topped off the sugar water, so they're doing fine. There's a bee on my shoulder right there. Got a little bit of powdered sugar on him. I'm gonna go fix the chicks up and then get the big chickens settled in for the night. What are you doing, Houdini? Checking out the neighbors? Hey guys, today is October 2nd. Annie was kind of hanging out by herself, so just wanted to kind of pick her up and make sure she's okay. She's just kind of chilling, but seems okay. Crop feels fine. Just not quite her normal self. Hopefully she's okay. I was sitting around the beehive smashing yellow jackets, and then I looked down and saw this. There's a lot of them right underneath my beehive stand there. These things aren't like honeybees, and they can sting you multiple times, but I'm gonna get my shoe in there and try and smash all of them real quick. I did a smash and run. They were not happy, but I definitely got a lot of them, so once they cool down a little bit, I'll go back and smash some more. Howdy there everyone. Today is October 2nd or 3rd, somewhere in October. Chicks are doing good. I'm actually doing a little bit of grass cutting right now and they're not fans of the loud lawnmower. Annie doesn't really have much of an appetite right now. Her crop feels kind of watery, so she's at least drinking water, but she'll pick at the food, but she doesn't actually eat it. So I'm gonna see if I can get something a little bit easier for her versus corn or oats or something. See if I can get her to eat something. She's still kind of acting a little lethargic, just kind of hanging out by herself, doing her thing. So I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do to make her feel a little better. I haven't checked on the bees and their yellow jacket situation. There's a lot of bees buzzing around right now, but I'll get over there after I'm done cutting the grass and squishing anything if I need to. Had quite a few chickens break out on me. Unfortunately, Dingbat's one of them. She's not real easy to get in. All right, chicken, time to go up. I'm trying to run them in kind of by the door. The net's already there, so it'll make it easier. Oh, thank goodness. Dingbat went in, Houdini went in. Now it's just you. No. You know what? I'm gonna come back for you. You guys stay over here. Thank you. Stay there. Okay. Here we go. And now she's running the other way. Houdini's back. She knows the routine. All right. Whew, I'm glad she went in easy because she's usually a pain to get in when she gets out. All right, where's the other chicken? All right, girl, you gotta go up. Come on. No, don't go over there. Not in the grass, please. Straight. Oh, there you go. Easy. Alright, come back this way. No, not you. Alright, well, one's in. Yeah, you gotta come back. Alright, I'm just gonna go snatch this chicken. I think this is Dusty, actually. Wasn't so bad. Yeah, you were being bad. Just ran right out when you saw the opportunity. There we go. And now we're good for the evening. Well, the chick's heat lamp didn't come back on. I just plugged it back in. I rolled it up just because I was cutting the grass. We'll see if it disconnected up at the house. Well, it was still plugged in up at the house, so maybe my bulb burnt out. If not that, I might have tripped a breaker, but we'll try this out first. Well, it doesn't seem to be the bulb. Neither of them work. So let me go see if got a breaker tripped. Okay, so it is a trip breaker, but when I reset it, it keeps tripping. So I'm gonna unplug the heat lamp, and that should fix things, but that doesn't fix that my chicks are gonna go without heat. So I'm gonna mess around with that for a little bit and then hopefully get that working. All right, so I've tested it all the way out into this lamp and everything's good. I haven't tested the lamp, but if I had to guess, it's probably this fixture because it is kind of falling apart. The connections look decent, but once again, aren't really supposed to come off like that so easily. So I don't know, it's probably just time for a new one. I have a couple others. I'm gonna plug it back in, screw this all together, and see if I can get it to work. If not, I will go grab another lamp. Yup, as soon as I plugged it in, the breaker tripped, so I'm gonna try a new fixture and see if that does it. Okay, so I plugged it in. Lights are still on in the house, nothing tripped. Looks like the light's on out here. I did put a different bulb in. It's still a heat bulb, but it's not the red bulb. So I am gonna go ahead and switch it out to see if the red one will work. If that trips it, then I won't use that bulb. But we'll try it right now, and at least if anything else, that's working. It looks like the red bulb's staying. I actually tried this one. The lights were still on in the house, so this is just a bad bulb. That was what I originally had in this one, so it just decided to cut out when the breaker cut out. So far nothing's tripping, so it was just the fixture on this one. It shouldn't be falling apart so easy like it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and rig this one up so that way the chicks are good for tonight. I'm glad that's done, and the stuff is going in the trash. All right, good night, chickens. Annie, I hope you feel better tomorrow. Poor thing. Howdy everyone, today is October 4th. It is a gorgeous fall day, perfect weather. This morning started off with a trip to the BMV. Didn't get everything finished the first time, went in again, still didn't get everything finished, so this trailer is still not in my name yet, but I think the third time I go in, I'll probably go tomorrow, everything will be in order and it'll be taken care of. So it's a process, we're getting close. Annie is still alive, so she's doing about the same. She's kind of hanging out by herself. She still looks good. I haven't messed with her yet. I did bring her some applesauce as a treat, so I'm gonna see if she wants that. Yesterday I did see her actually eating a little bit. She's still drinking, so there's not too much more I can do for her. Just hope. Well, Annie ate a few good bites of applesauce. It looked like she enjoyed it, and she's just kind of done. She didn't really drink too much water. I put a little water in her beak. She didn't really seem too thirsty, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on her. Her comb seems maybe a little paler than it was yesterday. She still laid an egg today. Still walking around. Just hopefully she gets to feeling better soon. I know she's not 100%. The bees are definitely kicking the drones out right now. So they will actually even sting them to death and kick them out. So that's what that girl's trying to do right there, is get that boy out. Nobody's really picking on Annie because everybody knows Annie was the boss of everybody. But just to make it that much less stressful for her, just in case Doodles or the other rooster wanted to bug her, I went ahead and fixed her this up. She got some food. I put a little applesauce in there, some mealworms along with just your regular food. Go from there. So go ahead and get her set up. She went right for the applesauce again, so that's good. Eating some mealworms. I like that. Chicken, get off the cage. Thank you. So I don't want to change her diet up really drastic or anything. So I didn't give her a lot of anything. Just applesauce is nice because it's light, it's easy to digest, and it's healthy. Mealworms are just a nice protein snack. And of course the regular food, it's already ground up really fine, so that's already pretty easy to digest. And then plenty of water here, so hopefully this will help her out. Howdy everyone, today is October 5th. Currently filling up the rain barrel here. Gonna run out and water all the grasses, trees, and plants I have on the property. My friend also donated another water barrel, so that was really sweet. There's actually a screen that goes here, so you can run it off the roof, and it'll catch leaves and bugs and everything else. I'm just gonna go ahead and slide in this wood piece, ratchet it down, and that should keep the water from sloshing about. This one also has a nice feature here, so that'll be cool. So I actually have 3 rain barrels now. These 2 just fit on the truck a little easier. The third one I got a couple months ago from another friend, and I'm gonna hook that one up to the chicken coop once I get a roof on it. Well, you guys, Annie's doing about the same. Her comb's still kind of pale. I went ahead and opened the door and she kind of walked towards it. She didn't walk out of the cage. So she's about the same, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on her and make her as comfortable as I can and help her out in any way that I can. Something else interesting that happened is the little chick coop, so check this out. So something tried to get in here. There's some plastic, there's Houdini of course, kind of shredded all around. Whatever it was, maybe came from the woods over there, but mostly tore up the bottom here. I don't really see any marks. These little holes, those were just staples, not something climbing on it. You can tell it tried to dig under whatever it was. There's a spot there. And this is probably the biggest spot over here, whatever it was tried to dig under. I'm trying to kind of look on the tracks. You can definitely see some claws, but I can't say if it's a dog or something. I don't know if it's that German Shepherd, a raccoon, who knows. There's even a fox around here. It looks like it ran around the coop a little bit too, because you can see this is all kind of torn up. And then this corner is probably the most obvious. I was kind of looking around for some sort of print, couldn't find anything. Don't really see anything. So now that I know something is in fact trying to dig under the coop, I'm gonna have to hurry and do something in case it decides to come back tonight or later today. So I'm gonna have to sit here and think on that for a bit. And then I also got to get Annie taken care of and my bees. So I've got a lot of work to do. You know, the more that I'm looking around, you see how these logs aren't even on my fence holding it down anymore. I'm thinking it was that dog and it came over here because even this side over here was flipped out. So I'm thinking the dog probably ran around my chicken coop a bunch of times, ran over here, came around through the door there, probably went in and out. That's why my fence is all lifted up. Probably ran around here and then popped out there again because that was all lifted up. So that's my guess. Also, I'm thinking it's a dog because inside the coop, I can always tell when the chickens are kind of acting stupid and flipping around because everything was knocked off up there. The notepad, the red pepper flakes, and the thermometer. So that's my best guess. I think I might go ahead and set up a trail cam just because I'm not out here all the time. See if I can catch it, what it was. But that was a lot of damage for even just a raccoon and everything else I'm seeing, so I'm thinking it's the dog. Okay, so bees are done. They got fed. Annie has actually been eating and drinking pretty good. She's still lethargic, but I still got her separated out. I kind of rebedded it for her. I had to run and hurry and put all the chickens up because 3 of the neighbors' dogs ran right at me. Luckily, nothing happened, but not a fan. So anyways, I did go ahead and I called animal control this go around. It just needed to be done. I'm not a fan of doing that, but it's been an issue. It's been an ongoing issue, and it's just, it hasn't changed. So I also went over there, talked to her, real good about it, but once again, nothing's been done about it, and it just keeps happening. So I just don't want any of my animals to get hurt or anything else destroyed. So speaking of that, my parents both came over, and this is what we did to the coop. This is the best I could do with my limited resources on hand. I basically just kind of reinforced it with a bunch of wood and random scrap stuff I had laying around. Hopefully that'll do the trick for now, because that's the best I can do. Tomorrow, hopefully things will be good, and I'll do something a little bit more permanent. It seems like the dogs really only cared about the chicks, but they definitely ran around the other coop. Alright guys, I was sitting in the house just thinking, you know, it might be nice to have a trail cam because I think those dogs also run around at night. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. I forgot to bring a flashlight, so I'm gonna have to turn you guys off because it gets a little dark so I can use my phone. But I'm going to just sit it on that bench out there that's kind of falling apart. Can't really call it a bench anymore even. And just point it toward the chicken coop. Man, look at that moon. That is gorgeous. So yeah, that's kind of the plan, is to set this up. Hopefully there's no issues, but just to be extra safe, at least I'd have some evidence and know for sure if it was dogs or not, but I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna put you guys down and get to work. Howdy everyone, today is October 6th. Annie's looking a little better. She actually made it outside. She's that far chicken there. Looks like she had eaten most of her food, which is good. She had the energy to walk outside, so that's also a good thing. So I'm gonna let her run around, do whatever she wants for a while. I did check the trail cam on the chick coop and nothing popped up, so that's a good thing. It's just me setting it up and me taking it down. Also, I ordered some mats for the nesting boxes and they came today, so I'm gonna put those in to see if it helps with the cracking on eggs because they keep kicking everything out. It's just a little rubber mat. Let's get it out here. So it got good reviews. It's pretty thin, but it kind of has some ridges that bubble up, so we'll see if that works. It came in a pack of 6, so that's also kind of why I got it, because I have 6 nesting boxes. So I'm gonna try these out, see if they work. I'm still gonna put some straw on top, and then we'll go from there. Howdy everyone, today is October 7th, so let's go ahead and check out this trail cam, see if there's anything interesting. The coop looks about the same. There's nothing new shredded on it, nothing around the edge has been moved, so that's good. Haven't seen the dogs out in a couple days, also a good thing. So let's just check the trail cam for fun, see if anything interesting happened. It's a little chilly out today. Tonight I think it's getting down to 36. So probably get a decent freeze. There are no bees out right now. A little cold for that. All right, let's check out these videos. Well, that's interesting. No dog, but there is a hawk flying around the coop, circling the chicks, completely freaking them out. Obviously the hawk can't get in, but he would love to, so that's not good. But not terrible either, because at least the chicks are okay. So kind of an interesting find on the old trail cam. I'll probably go ahead and set it up again. I imagine the neighbors are probably going to be good for the next few days, just because talk to them about their dogs. They'll probably get more lax as time goes on. That's my thinking. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up for a couple more days, see if there's anything. Hi Houdini. And we'll go from there. This setup, I mean, it's working. It doesn't look pretty, but I definitely do need to do something a little better than that. And as we are starting to get a little less light, starting to get a few less eggs. So chickens are slowing down. They usually don't lay as much in the wintertime because there's just not enough light. Summertime, springtime, that's usually their peak production, and then they kind of just trail off and take a break over the winter. Still get some eggs, but just not as many. Hey, there's a bee. Couple bees. Nobody wants to be outside. That's probably the guard bee telling me to back up. But I don't blame them. It's cold out.